Hi, Simples. Good evening. It's Feb 11, 2022, and it's 7:20 p.m. now. I'm looking at my watch. I wasn't actually I don't have any intention of recording something for tonight kasi I have other things to do, but I was inspired by a message that I received tonight from a friend na that person is looking forward for the part 2 nung ating advices or tips on how to deal with difficult people. I have actually recorded something on Feb 7, no? But I didn't have the time to post that video, which is, yes, it's still connected with dealing with difficult people. And I talked about how to respond when somebody is getting into your nerves already. And um, because I was inspired nga by the message that I received tonight, I'm glad to um, at least post na itong pre-recorded video ko on Feb 7, and I hope you guys will be able to learn more or learn something new from me tonight. Yes, and I hope that you will be able to share this with your friends and families then. Everyone needs reminders, and these are also points that I should always remember to. It's also a note to myself. So please enjoy listening to the tips, and I hope that we will be able to always um, apply that. Okay, so thank you again, Simples, and let's go ahead and watch the video. So when we are in an argument with someone, um, I think one of the best things that we can do is just like with social media, before we click, diba? We have to think before we click. So the same way when we are dealing with difficult people, so if there's an argument, we have to think before we speak. Why? It's because when we are in a situation where our mind is not very clear, there is a very high probability that we will be speaking words that we want to say during that time, but after some time, um, we will be we will regret saying those words. So it's really very difficult to do that, but sometimes we really have to discipline ourselves. We have to think the consequences. So we really have to pause and stay calm. It's really very, very difficult. But if we try to practice that, it's not really, how shall I say it? It's not really that easy, no? So I've been saying that it's really difficult because when emotion sets in, our mind gets clouded with the things that we want to say. Sometimes we would want to hurt that person with our words, but we will really feel, or we will really regret that after a while. So one time, I wasn't really in an argument with a friend. Hindi siya yung face to face, no? It was over tawag dito, over messenger. So I was very, very hurt at that time. And when I received a message from that person, I really wanted to let that person know na mali ka. mali ka and you're getting into my nerves. So, ganun na yung pakiramdam ko at the time. And then, I said so many things. I know that I hurt that person. And, talagang sobrang dami kong sinabi na after, after 2 or 3 days, hindi naman after a day, hindi ganun yung experience ko for that certain situation. Pero I really felt bad. Although at first, when I was able to speak out what I wanted to say, when I was able to say those strong words out of my mouth, out of my big, big mouth, I felt masaya. Sobrang saya yung pakiramdam na nasabi ko yon noong mga oras na yon. Pero after a while, I really felt bad. Because in the end, I realized that kung sa akin kaya ginawa yon, would I want that? Siyempre hindi. Diba? So, one of the rules is that don't do unto others what you don't want them to do unto you. Right? So, yun, sobrang, alam kong hindi ko lang siya nasaktan, but I also hurt myself. And sobrang sakit yon. And, parang hindi ko mapatawad yung sarili ko because I said those things to that person.